episode 10. And I've got great news for you. I've set up a playlist. Therefore, if you go to playlists on the tab, you'll see Clear Thinking. Hit that tab and you'll get all these episodes one after another interrupted. They'll just play automatically, saving you have to search them around. Now we're going to have a look at affirming the consequent and denying the antecedent. We've already had a look at affirming the consequent, which is creating a causal relationship when it isn't there. Therefore, someone's driving along the car and hitting their horn all the time, and the reason it is because it keeps away the tigers. But if they didn't hit their horn, there would be no tigers anyway. But they're making a causal relationship. It keeps the tigers away if I hit the horn, and the evidence is there's no tigers. But there could be many reasons there's no tigers. For example, there's just none there anyway. It's got nothing to do with you hitting the horn. Denying the antecedent is saying something like, when my dog barks, it means there's an intruder in the house. So you have to then look at this and think, well, if the dog isn't barking, that means that we're safe. There's no intruder. And but if the dog could be barking for other reasons, just because it feels like barking, or the dog might be tired and it starts barking for another reason. So correlating it with an intruder or not an intruder is denying the antecedent. A long time ago in Campbelltown, it was about 9 or 10 o'clock at night, and I wanted to get into a dance hall, but I had no right to get into this dance hall, and I wasn't a local, I wasn't a known face, and also you had to sort of book or buy a ticket or something in advance. So I went up to the doorway, entranceway, and the bouncers stopped me at the front door and said, "You can't get in." And I said, well, I just nipped out. I hadn't been nipping out. I wasn't in the first place. I just nipped out to get some cigarettes at the cigarette machine. And the bouncer said, "But there is no cigarette machine in this hotel." I said, "Yes, exactly." And I opened up my hands and said, "As you can see, that's why I don't have any cigarettes. Because there's no machine. So can you let me back in, please? I just skipped out." And they let me back in under that rather bizarre form of reasoning. I got into an Aberdeen dance much later by using a similar form of reasoning which baffled the bouncers, and it was about not having the correct dress wear. I turned up with my mate and I had training shoes on, and they said, "You can't get in because you've got training shoes on." And I said, "I understand that, but me and my mate are here to behave ourselves, and I'm not going to cause any trouble, and I'm going to spend quite a bit of money." And they said, "Okay, in you go." So the dress code was abandoned by me using rather bizarre reasoning.